Hey guys, it's Cole, and today I'm going to be showing you how to improve your knife skills in Black Ops 3. As you can see, I'm here on the map Nuketown, and so the first thing you want to do on a map like this is you want to try to narrow your space between your opponents. So as you can see here, I'm running across the map trying to get toward their spawn, so there's a lot of people over here, but I also want to get inside this house. And I understand on Nuketown, you know, the encounters are pretty close naturally. But on larger maps, you want to try to get inside buildings or houses like I'm doing here. So this is a very crucial step in improving your knife game. Basically, you are closing the distance between you and your opponent. Really, the only way to combat this, if you were the opponent, is to use a shotgun or a SMG. A combat knife requires you to be very close to your opponent. Therefore, you want to be in a very tight space. This will give you a pretty good advantage. Okay, so I've heard a lot of people say that it's a pretty big uphill battle for you when you're using a knife. And I think quite the opposite, actually, because you can move so fast and no one really expects it. And using the strategy that I just told you of narrowing the space between you and the enemy, it's really a huge advantage. Another common misconception is that when you use the knife, then your KD drops. However, this clip here can disprove that, because I get a Cerberus with my knife and then later on get a Wraith also, finishing the game with a pretty high KD. That being said, there are truths to all myths, and when you first start using the combat knife, then it will take a little bit of time for you to get used to it, but once you do, you'll come to find out that it's a very powerful weapon. Something else you will learn is that you tend to go on really long kill streaks and then die 4 or 5 times. That's just a natural occurrence when using the combat knife. Here I hop in the Cerberus because I really just want to get the Wraith at this point. Once I exit out, then I realize that I'm 25 points shy of getting my Wraith, so I'm very cautious in my next moves. This brings me to my second point, which is knowing your specialist. Now when using the knife, I recommend either using the Ruin with Overdrive or using the Spectre with active camo. Here in this gameplay you can see that I was using the Spectre with active camo. I will save this for a moment just like this. I'm sitting here waiting patiently right inside the house, waiting for someone to come just outside the door, and then I'm going to activate that active camo so they don't see me coming. About 10 seconds I notice on my mini-map that there's an enemy just outside the house. I know that this is my time to strike, so I activate my camo and then I run out. Unfortunately, I run into a shock charge, which nearly gets me killed. Fortunately, the camo keeps me hidden from the enemy right in front of me. Now, I was getting this kill solely to get the Wraith, and I understand that I was left very exposed and vulnerable. So I wait around in the truck for any nearby enemies to come in, and then I will kill them and return to the house. Once I get this kill, then I've got my Merciless, and I return to the safe house. I then go in this corner and call my Wraith, and an enemy exploits my vulnerability and kills me. As you can see, the knife is a very effective tool in Call of Duty Black Ops 3. My hopes are that this tutorial will help you become a better knifer in the future. Thanks for watching guys, and don't forget to ignite that like button.